Hello friends, my name is Mahesh Kumar and today I am going to talk about importance of communication in our life. Why communication is very important and why we should focus on communicating effectively not only in our personal life but wherever we go, whoever we interact with in our day to day life. It's very important to you know learn how to communicate better. I think if we start our journey, our journey starts after we are born on this earth. Since our childhood, we have learned to communicate in different ways. When we were just small kid, we couldn't speak, but our gestures, our hand movements, our anything that we spoke, but our mother and father couldn't understand, our parents couldn't understand, but they always understood that we are trying to communicate something. And whenever we always cried or we started feeling uncomfortable, they would always understand and get the feeling that something is wrong with us. So in the same manner, whatever we are trying to communicate in our life, we also need to understand a lot of good and bad signs, and something that we are trying to communicate, does it make sense or not? Maybe what other person is going to feel about it, how he's going to feel about it, how he's going to react about it. We should always think and then speak about that. I would like to share a very small story. And when I was studying in my school, and I used to think that can I speak, can I learn to speak English language, can I learn to speak writing, so that I can also become like other kids. I used to think, I used to think, and I heard a lot of people saying that students who are studying in English public schools are good, and their English level is very good. And I realized that it's true. I think the environment and the help that we get in public schools, in many public schools, I think the environment is good. But I think government schools are also keeping coming up pace with it, especially in Delhi. They are much better than the private schools. But talking about my story, I went to my teacher who used to teach English language, and I asked him, sir, I want to learn how to write and how to speak in English. So what did he say? Yes, Mahesh, you can learn and you have to practice. So I asked him, could you teach me, could you help me in improving my English language? So what he said, could you okay, I'll teach you, I'll help you with that. And could you do one thing? Could you just take this money and go to the market, buy these grocery and vegetables, and deliver to my place? And I took the money and I followed his order and I did the same. And when I came back, and again I asked him, could you help me in learning the English language, how to write and how to speak? Then he started saying, since I was very small, I would be only 10 or 12-year old, or maybe 13-year-old. And he said, Mahesh, in order to pass the exam, you only require 33% of marks. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you quick methods how you can pass exams with flying colors, and you can score more than 60% in the English subjects. So I asked him what I should do, sir. So he said, do one thing. You know that what is the structure of the exam that we get? I think in the beginning of the section A of English exam, you have two long passages that you prepare. So just prepare these two passages. The answers are very simple and you can easily answer those questions. And prepare at least 10 long answer type questions from the supplementary reader and the English reader, and just master them, just memorize them, and practice a little bit of modals and a little bit of grammar, and you are all set. So I thought, okay, it's good. I think he's told me the path to pass the exam. So I thought that if I pass my exams, then my problems are going to be sorted. So I followed the same path, and in 10th standard, 11th standard and 12th standard, and I passed the exam. But one thing I realized after passing my exam, I could not improve my writing and I could not improve my English language. So what do you think, what went wrong? What things I could have done differently to ensure that I would have developed my speaking skills and uh, writing skills at the early age? So please comment and share if you also have gone through such experiences in your lifetime, that when you wanted to learn English language and wanted to learn writing and speaking, but you had some uh, weird experiences with your teachers because they were not motivated to provide knowledge. They were not motivated to help you in a better way. And what they only did, they provided you the tips and methods to pass the exams quickly only. Thank you. Thank you all. Love you all.